Okay, I have clicked the button and that looks like I am live. Let me know if I'm live. Somebody please tell me, say, yes, you are live. That would really help. And I'm going to say hello and welcome to our wonderful... yes, you're live, sir. Oh, that's the one I didn't need to respond. Yes, you are live. There we go. Somebody actually said exactly what I said. Okay, that's excellent. Sharon Stewart. Oh, and Sue Hayes also said that. Thank you. It's awesome. Okay, great. Oh, yeah, even my phone just told me that I'm live. And the thing came up on my screen telling me I'm live. Now that I'm live, I didn't need an email telling me I'm live. I needed to know from people if I was live. There we go. And anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you on board. That's a nice scene that we got there right now. And that is actually traveling back in time to 1433 Iceland time. And yes, indeed, it is what you're looking at is Ragnar in the middle there with all that wonderful sulfur on it. And of course, what's left of Theater Hill. And right now we don't see a heck of a lot of stuff smoking in the background. And we'll get to that in a couple of seconds. So, first off, welcome to my moderators. Arizona Snowman is here. Piggy is in the background, and we will let her sit back and rest and do her thing. And Paul Zilla is in the channel as well, and I'm sure Bob CND boy will be along any moment, and all good stuff. So he was actually being sous chef or prep cook. His wife put him to work again, so that's all good. Anyway, I'm hoping everybody had themselves a very Merry Christmas and all that nice stuff, and is now relaxing. Of course, today I had the day off. Here in Canada, we got Monday off due to the holiday of Christmas falling on Saturday, so that was all right. I didn't mind that. But I am on call, so unfortunately for this week and New Year's I will be on call, so that is kind of poor, but it is inevitable. It's gonna happen until I find myself a new job. Working on it. Anyway, I'm gonna say hello to wonderful people that are in the chat. Mona Alfrano, welcome back. Christopher is back as well. Of course, I already mentioned Sue Hayes, Sarah Miles, and there's Judy L here as well. Don Arnold back in the house. Kim Raudenbush making sad faces and something about, I don't know, he's doing things there. Something going around for him. I have no idea. Sharon Stewart, welcome. Sandra Rockland also here. Ronnie Rhino, Rebecca Patterson, Rick, or Michigan Rick, welcome back. We got Christopher Echo the Bot, welcome back, as well as Linda Schoof. Don Bem, welcome. Rasterum, back again. Cheryl Wood, also in the house. Welcome all you guys. Hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. And is still stuffed and all that nice the stuff. That's the big thing. Your tummy is full. That's what we hope for. Let's see who else snuck in there. We got Judy, Linda. We got going up some more. OFU Lux from Luxembourg is in the house. Dodger is also in. Welcome back. Ronnie Rhino also here. Good to have you here. Karen made it back. Rayola is back in the house as well. And let's see, Gabby made it over. Glad to have you back on board. Henry Nelson, Liz Markman Moyler, Wormhand, welcome all of you. Glad to have you on board. Let's see, Kate made it back in. Going up some more to see who else snuck in without me seeing them. Cheryl Wood, welcome. I don't know if I mentioned your name. I got Linda earlier. There we go. Dodger. Okay, got Dodger. Going up a little bit more. There's always a little area of repeats as people are saying hello to each other, which is absolutely wonderful, and I don't mind that. It is one big happy lava family, and that's what we try to promote here, so everybody is good with everyone. Grandma B is in the house. Welcome. And let's see who else made it in. Did I say Sarah Miles? I'm sure I did. We got Gabby. Where the heck is other people? Boy, you guys sure yak up a storm. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I got most of you guys. If I did not call out your name, don't panic, don't worry. I will get you eventually somewhere along the way, like Hans, who just popped in. Rebecca, I already said hi to you. William, BMAT, welcome. And Jay also in the house, good to see you. Diane P made it back as well. Oh Mummy of Hamsters also here. And going back up a little bit more to see who else I missed on the way through. Bill Kimmel back in the house. Steve Letham, welcome back. And I think we covered most of you. Anyway, if I did miss your name, I'm not overly worried here. We'll get you on the way through. Oh, Maui Me is in here as well. Good to see you, Maui. Let's see, I think that's about it for now. So, of course, we know who got the darn cookies again. You know, every time the guy shows up, I don't know, he is one of those guys. Why are my cookies not showing up properly? There we go. He's gonna get old Christmas cookies this time, though. Actually, some of those Christmas cookies are pretty darn good. So, anyway, there, Lucas, you got your cookies. Even though you weren't nice and you didn't let anyone else have a chance. Maybe one day you'll learn that, you know, it's nice to share and let other people have a chance. That would be really cool. But Arizona's handing out the rest of the cookies for everyone else. So, we are all good. Anyway, so we are looking at, on the screen, what we got there is our Ragnar, and the reason we're kind of focusing on that is I don't want to disappoint people, but we don't see an eruption anywhere around there. Well, Lucas says today, okay, today will be the last day. I get them for a while. Well, Lucas, if you want to be nice and let others have a chance, that'd be great. It really would. Alan Coker, welcome back, as well as Summertime. And let's see, did somebody else? Jojo snuck in there as well while I was looking. And welcome, you guys. Glad to have you on board. Pistol Pete is also back in the house. Hey, neighbor. Cold enough for you yet? Wait, it's getting colder. Anyway, so yeah, as I'm saying, what we've got on the screen, of course, is our wonderful Ragnar, and I don't want to bring bad news, but we're going to look at this first before we look at anything else. And said hello to all the good people in the chat. Actually, I did not go through, if you see top chat and or live chat on the top of your chat box, that means you're live. If you happen to see top chat replay or live chat replay, that means you're watching the stream after it has already finished. And all those good people that you see in the chat box have gone home. Even Lucas and his cookies. But he's probably sitting at the door waiting for it to open again. He probably slipped something in there. He's probably hiding in the back room or something. Anyway, yeah, so if you see replay on there, that means they're not there anymore. You can't interact with them. So if you try to type something and nobody responds, that's probably why. You can still make regular comments after the video is over type thing as a replay, because you'll notice that the comments are down below. They're not down there while the stream is actually streaming. So that's what basically happens. So if you see the comments down below, that means the stream is already over. If you can't chat in the chat box. Anyway, a couple more people popped in there. I wanted to say hi to them. Patricia, the cookies. If you're not here often, you may not know what goes on, Patricia, but first person in usually gets cookies. And Lucas Snow seems to be first all the time, and he's not willing to give people a chance. I mean, granted, he does put in the effort, and granted, he does have, a fast internet speed and all stuff like that, and he does get in fair and square, but he just doesn't want to share. So, we got to kind of convince him, be nice, let somebody else have the cookies once in a while. That would really be good. Hey, what happened to my picture? Okay, let's fix that. We're going to get into... Anyway, I wanted to say hi to Daly. Who else? Michigan Rick is in here. Colin Taylor, welcome you guys. And if I miss somebody, don't panic. I will get you. And let's get to something else. I wanted to look at this. This was earlier, and this is the MBL close-up cam. We noticed a lot of chopper activity, and let's see where I should be able to get my mouse going on that one again. So show mouse, yeah. So anyway, we see these guys buzzing the thing around here. And very slowly, I seen one dip down for a while back there, and it looked like it was taking samples or pictures or something. But a lot of helicopter traffic today, so I'm not sure if what people are doing, if they're just checking it out, or if they're seeing, are we seeing any bubbles come up or anything like that. So it'd be pretty awesome. Claire also made it in here. Who else? Somebody's saying hi to Klaus. Klaus Zimmerman. Greetings from Ireland. Welcome, Klaus. Gina Vandy. Yeah, greedy Lucas. Yep. We gotta have, I don't want to make him feel ashamed or anything. Like I said, he does get in here fair and square, but boy, he sure doesn't like having other people get a chance. Deborah, welcome back, and glad to have you on board. Aaron Horton also here. Okay, so anyway, so we're watching choppers. You see the one come up just below the MBL logo up top there. And that one buzzes around for a while. There's a few of these that do their thing. Pistol Pete says, I think I'll go back to the high attic to Arctic to warm up. Yeah, way up close to the North Pole is pretty warm right now, Pistol Pete. It really is. And we'll see if we can cover some of that weather too, so people can understand what kind of a deep freeze we're in. And by the way, for those who don't know, it is cold here. Okay, right now it is minus 28 degrees Celsius. So if you know anything about cold, that's what we've got. I'm not saying it's the coldest in the world, but I am certainly not saying it is warm. So that is minus 28. Oh, sorry, minus 29. My bad. Thanks, Paul. There goes another chopper doing another little zing around. And there was quite a bit of traffic there. Headley man, BC, 22 now here. Wow. And you know what, Headley, Headley man, that's actually a rarity for you to get that cold. I'm really, really surprised. Yeah. Quite cold. Quite cold. Kim Rodenbush, cold equals absence of warmth. Yeah, I know what cold is. Yeah, absence. Yeah. It's been like that for months here. Siggy, welcome back. Glad to have you on board. So Siggy in the house. And of course, Siggy is actually one of the owners of the land where Ragnar actually lives. And he's watching patiently to see if those choppers are touching down. And then every time one lands, it's kerching. I'm kidding. I don't know. Maybe it is kerching for him. I don't know. Are they still charging to land there, Siggy? I'm not sure. All right. Not good seeing the downsize of the quakes. Yeah, and that's something we'll get to shortly here. This, I wonder if this changed quality again. It did too. Why does that do that to me? Although it doesn't look much different. There's going to be a couple more choppers going by here, so I'm going to just leave it here and we'll talk a little bit. But yes, yeah, cash raining in. It will be, Siggy, once we get the pipes cleared there and it's stoking again. That will be really, really good. By the way, for those people who were having trouble with the Icelandic earthquake map, they have fixed that issue. And so if you go earthquake, the word earthquake, and take that link, that is now working again. And earthquake 2 is also working. So we will look at that shortly here. I just wanted to kind of look at this, and maybe we're going to speed this up here by 5-second increments to see those choppers go by. Either that, or I'll go I'll pause this, but that's probably better. I'll just pause it for right now just so we don't lose our place, because there was a lot of chopper traffic there. And we will go over and look at the maps, or earthquake maps, and see what's happening. And hopefully I can find my screen. No, that's not my screen. Oh boy. I tried to straighten things out this afternoon, and I have extra screens that don't have anything to do with anything. So this was, okay, this is our regular map, and it did reload. And of course I'm looking at the Reykjanes Peninsula here. I'll zoom out just a little bit to give you an idea what we're looking at. There's all of Iceland. Okay, I've set this to go from the 24th to the 27th, so we only get the relevant stuff. I'm going to redo it real quick, just so I have the very latest. And it is still set from the 24th to the 27th. And as we can see, we have nothing in the red areas here, nothing within the last day, other than down here. So let's zoom in on this area, and the first one, this looks like an older one already from yesterday, or yeah, and 1.25 kilometers down, and it's basically in the middle of nowhere. The map still seems to be loading a little bit on the slow side, as you can see. And maybe they are still having some server problems there after all. If we zoom out and scroll down a little bit into the other area, this is what we wanted to see. If they don't land, we get nothing at this time. The little money that comes in goes towards upkeep only. Makes sense, Siggy. I mean, there would be very little income right now, not that many people coming through. It's the hot dog stand that you gotta charge more for. Get a hot dog stand up on the hill somewhere. That's what you need. Then you could go from there. Anyway, we're gonna zoom in a little bit here, and for those people who aren't quite familiar with the area, just to kind of let you know here, this is Reykjavik over here, the capital city. This is Keflavik, the airport. And if we zoom in down in this area, there's Grindavik, and this here is our Blue Lagoon, and the power station is right beside it on this end. Again, the map is still taking a little bit to catch up, but as it does, it is showing us where the roads are anyway. So that's your Blue Lagoon features. And while we're here, we're going to look at this guy since it's newer, and that happened today, 4:14 in the morning, 2.3 magnitude and 5 kilometers down. And really not anything major to speak of there. We did have some a little closer to town, right on the edge, as a matter of fact, but that was yesterday, 5 kilometers down. And I don't know if anybody would have even felt those, 1.3, 4 kilometers down. And then a couple right in town from the looks of it. And 4 kilometers down, 1.3. That kind of thing. Mars 2028, welcome. And the lake near where the earthquakes were happened yesterday is called Kifartan Lake. Okay, if you say so, Mars. It's still going to be a tongue twister for me. I'm going to have to work on that. Anyway, we're getting over to some of the other ones, and this is an interesting quake here. 5 kilometers down, no, 3.2, a little bit more of a jolt out of that one. And then we did have this other one here, which is fairly fresh as well, from just after midnight, but 7 kilometers down, a 2.3. So as you see, all the other ones here, because we have it set on a 3-day thing here, so we see what's older, and we kind of go, okay, why are we not seeing an eruption there? And that's one of the big things that everybody is wondering about. Now, one of the things that our volcanologists did tell us is that the chambers have basically filled up. So it's a matter of time now to see where things are going to pop. And we don't know the shape of the chambers, unfortunately. Now, over by this lake, this is the one that was just mentioned here, and Keflavik Lake. Keflavik Lake? Okay, it's all fun. Anyway, Clevarton. It's again, that TN at the end is always, that. Okay, so Clevar, that. Clevarvatten. Okay, Clevar. The puddle right there. You see it where the mouse is going around? Looks like it's got a little mouth here, little tail here. Yep, I see it. It's wonderful. Okay, so I don't know what we want to call them, but we're going to put an eyeball on him right about here. Okay, and these are his teeth in here, and that's his little tail, and these are his little stubby legs. All right, kind of reminds me of something. I don't know. It's not a rabbit, you guys. It's the lake monster. Okay, that's the way of getting out of having to pronounce it. Yeah, it's a baby Zilla. I gotta love my crayons. Pokemon. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, looking at our our earthquakes here, you can see that we did have some that are a little bit closer to the surface, and those were 3 kilometers from the surface on that one. If we zoom in a little bit more, you can get that separated. There we go, 3 kilometers on that one. 2.3 kilometers down on that one, and these are the ones that are going to make you wonder. 3.2 kilometers, or sorry, 4 kilometers down on that one. Where did I say 3.2? No, 4 kilometers, 3.6 on that. Did I say I got them backwards? 3 kilometers down, yeah, 2.3 in magnitude. So, and these ones up here, 4 kilometers down, makes you wonder. 4 kilometers, there we go, 4 kilometers. So is that enough to cause it to come up there? I think we may have a big area underneath here that may have some lava in it, and I'm wondering if that's an area that's just stretching the chamber, and the lava chamber might be underneath the entire area here. So anyway, we really don't know exactly where it all is, but we definitely have evidence that we had a heck of a lot of flow material in underneath here, and we're not seeing anything come up as of yet. Some of these are still, like I say, they're 7 kilometers down. That's a long ways down. 8 kilometers down, and the other area on the other side having 4 kilometer depths, which is really quite interesting. So going to the other map, and I have it set for the last 6 hours, and basically we don't see a heck of a lot of activity. Everything has gone quiet, and here you see there's quite a bit. There's the name of that lake, Clevarvatn, something like that. Okay. Anyway, these smaller ones that we didn't see on the other one, depth 3.1 kilometers of 1.3, and those ones are more interesting to see and worry about. Depth 4.7 on that one, 1.2. I think this 2 showed up earlier there. 3.8 kilometers down. So you kind of got to wonder what is going on. Is it going to actually pop up over here, or is it going to pop up in a different area? 4.6 kilometers down, and a 1 there. So kind of gives you a few of them, but we don't see anything else happening. So that's the hot spot as far as earthquake activity. Whereas we go over here, we see just about nothing. And a matter of fact, we don't see anything. And our volcano is right about here. So really quite interesting. The quiet can be one of two things. Either it's about to open up since the magma made it close to the surface, or it's just testing and is actually done. Yes, Siggy, I agree. It could be either of those. And here's a little better picture of the Blue Lagoon. and the power plant, so you guys can see that a little bit better. But there we go. And yeah, we drove down this road and went in here and out here. I think we actually went, yeah, we actually drove in here and came out. Or was it in here? One of the places, anyway, through the parking lot and back out. But anyway, there you can see the power plant over here, geothermal plant, and then the Blue Lagoon, as they call it, is over on the other side here. So artificially colored here. I think it's just sunlight glaring off of it, actually. They do get some of that there once in a while. Anyway, it gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on. So yeah, in a way we are disappointing people. There's our harmonic tremor chart, and you see it is on the way back down and kind of relieving itself. So let's see what we've got happening in the next few days. Our Irish monk, of course, has thrown in his prediction, and he says, yes, indeed, the year 2022 will show an eruption in Iceland. So I'm going to trust his words that this thing is just the calm before the storm, and hopefully that's what it is. Cheems, welcome. The color of the lagoons are due to silica, not artificial. Hey, I was there. They're blue. and for my personal nose, I didn't like it. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. Diane Craig, welcome on board. Glad to have you here. James, also good to see you again, and thank you for popping in. A new earthquake now if you reload the map. Oh, okay. Well, let me reload the map. And I've got the earthquake map on there, but we'll take a look. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to get it to register if you didn't catch it at the right time. Let's see. Oh, I don't see anything new. I just refreshed it. 2.6 just hit. Yeah, I did. Where was the 2.6 and what area? Because I'm actually not seeing anything on mine. 5 minutes, okay. Irish monk shop in Reykjavik is now selling Irish monk boots. Ooh, cool. It's a trio. Okay, but they're not telling me where the trio is. No, tell me, is it over by in which area, which valley? Central California. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, what? Rumble chart not working for you? That's funny. It came up for me, Dodger. Oh, so we had another one over there. Let's. I'm gonna see if I can get it to come up, and how quick this map refreshes when I have it like this. Put it on 6 hours. No, I don't see no 2.6. I see 2 and a 1.3, a 1.2, and a 1. And if I zoom in, I see a few more smaller ones, but that's all that's showing me for right now. So my map obviously not coming up to date. Monster Lake, yes, 2.9. I'm gonna have to take a look at it and see what happens in a few minutes, because it is not updating for me. There it is. This is what I'm still seeing. I did refresh, and it wouldn't do anything. I'm going to pop on this one, see if this one might refresh and tell us if there was anything new. We'll look at him while that's refreshing. It takes a little bit, but I'm surprised it didn't show up on this one yet, and kind of disappointed in a way, because that one's been pretty good. Alright, let's zoom in here and see if we had anything new show up. In red, this looks bigger, 3.6. 4, oh no, that was earlier. I need a red one. Where's the red ones? Is that it? Oh, that's a 3. I can't tell the colors apart. Boy, oh boy. Oh. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna refresh this, see if it goes at all. Whereas the other one is still being a little behind times, I think. Oh, there, now it's showing a 2.9, and that we didn't have before. So, and of course I need to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay, and 3.5 kilometers down, so 2.9 right on the edge of the lake. And that's still a good distance down. So if you think about it, 3 kilometers, it could travel a multitude of distances yet underground, especially if there's piping going back to Fregar del Fio, and hopefully that chamber is big enough that we're going to see something over here. Anyway, before I get yelled at, I am going to go take a break. We will see where we can leave you, and let's have a look at this. Okay, that's Fuego and Guatemala. I'm going to see if I can find that one real quick. And again, I've got issues with trying to locate some of these things. Because of the way everything went. That is in HD. Unfortunately, the picture quality isn't any better. And Popocatépetl in Mexico, there's the one view of it. I do believe we have a second view of that as well. Let's see if we can find that one. No, whoop, that is... Yeah, there we go. That's the one, and this is the other one. So we do have two views of Popocatépetl, but we don't see anything happening from it right now. Although this particular scene, there was some real neat kind of cloud, lit up cloud shape moving past it here. Really weird yesterday. And I could not... or did not actually capture it. I should have, because it really didn't look like a real cloud. It was kind of a really weird thing. Patricia, why are you going, excuse me? Holy mackerel, some people are using okay. They're calling this something else? Did I get it wrong? I might have it wrong. There's always a glow off to the top right of the cone. Ooh. Okay. Let me go back to the other one. I thought this is, yeah, it's both. This is the other side. Maybe I've got two different volcanoes here. But they're calling them both. Oh, that's okay. Vista. Okay, so this is a... Okay, that might be two different volcanoes then. Alright, my bad. Both of them in Mexico? Okay. You guys gotta educate me on these. I don't know where all of them are. Anyway, this one looks pretty. We're gonna leave it here. And or maybe we can leave it here. We know what this guy's doing. Fuego in Guatemala. Nobody's moved him, and I won't make a fool of myself. So I do apologize if I thought it was actually the same thing. Live feed looks like they're in the glow. I'm not okay. I'm not used to seeing. Oh, okay. Um, Interesting. Anyway, this one is actually a little bit on the fuzzy side, so I don't know if we want to show that. It is Fuego though, and Crilosa, and definitely no question about this one. And it was doing some pretty interesting things earlier too. So, heading for the Lurkers Lounge, grabbing some cappuccino, smoke signals. You bet. This one's also sending out smoke signals. This other guy here. So, let's leave it there for right now. I'm gonna go take that break. Hopefully, it'll throw out a UFO or something, and then we can all do our thing. I'm your host, Dr. Fox2000. If you haven't hit that like button yet or confused me or anything like that, please do consider hitting it. I always love to have the likes going up because that definitely helps with the ratings. And also for those who have joined, if you haven't subscribed yet and you do like what you're seeing, please do consider, if we've earned that subscription, go ahead and bump that button. Mocha says two different views of the same volcano. Okay, Popocatépetl, the one is Telemachus with the one peak on the right side. The larger image is okay. So it is the same one, just looking at it from different angles. All right, we got it right then, and it's just different angles. All right, thank you, Mocha. Appreciate you telling me that because I thought for sure it was the same thing from two different angles as well, and somebody was messing with my head with these different names. It's all right. Anyway, I'm your host, Dr. Fox2000. I will be back in 5 minutes. Keep smiling, everyone. Don't go away. Thank you. Okay, I've got the microphone back on and back in my seat here doing my thing. I figured I'd throw this one on real quick here, and these are actually still shots every year. Like, I don't know exactly how often it's not really true live. I think it's every 5 or 10 seconds that it updates the picture. But it is Semeru in Indonesia on Central Java. You are on. Thanks, Gabby. That's good stuff. And yeah, I won't mess the name of this one up. Semeru. Anyway, all good. Back to Fuego. I see some lights over on the right hand side coming up the hill. No, that is not lava falling down there. Those are humans. Bipedal creatures with flashlights, a whole group of them, and they are definitely going there. I see we have a few more people that popped in. Darlene, welcome from Brazil, it looks like, and who else? Dave Crook made it back in, and looking to see who else snuck in while I wasn't here on my break. Let's see, Emily Harris. No, that's a spammer. And I think we got most of you guys. Irish Monk is still in here, and Siggy. Siggy made a neat comment there, which is kind of what I heard earlier as well. Is that the lava is sitting a couple kilometers underneath our good old let's see, I'm going to refresh that. If you say another 3 hit over there, a couple kilometers underneath Ragnar area, and that's kind of what our volcanologists have made out to be as well. So no, I still only see the 2.9. We're going to have to see what another few minutes here before we see that one. Siggy, thanks. I'm back, baby, I'm back. Siggy, I sure hope it goes. Irish Monk, I see you. You didn't sneak in. You were awful loud coming in there, tripping over those cookie bags. MT Coalforge, welcome. 5 quakes in the last 15 minutes. Boy, I wish this thing would register faster for me. And I'm refreshing again here, seeing if we got more action. But I see a 2.6 now, so we got a 2.9 and a 2.6, and we're waiting for some more. Then we'll go back and talk about that. But Fuego, the candle is lit. There's a little light on top, and things are happening. Dominic, welcome back. Glad to have you on board. Is it Etherman? Etherman. Okay, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And yeah, Fuego. Unfortunately, the camera isn't all that great. So watch live eruption worldwide on YouTube. Okay, I will take a look at that later. Right now, of course, I can't go away from the stream, and that's something that people have to know. If they send me stuff, I do appreciate it. It's just if you send it while I am streaming here, I will not be looking at it right away. And it is one of those things. Okay, this earthquake swarm of gelding Gatherler, let's see, what is this? Shows clear signs of deformation over the period of 20th to 26th, deforming. See how the okay, we'll get this picture on here, and that one was worthwhile looking at. So I will move to a new window with that, and then we will see if we can get that captured. In the meantime, I am going to try to refresh that other one as well. Too many things all at the same time here, and buttons clicking like crazy. Those poor people heading up that hill are going to be in trouble. That thing's sparking up top there, and hopefully nobody's going to get hurt. And okay, that's changed a little, but nothing crazy on that earthquake map. We'll have a look at that shortly, and I'm going to split the screen here, and we'll see if we can get this other one on, and hopefully it will show us something nice. I don't need that guy on there, and we'll go here and see if we can capture this image. And source capture, and this will give you a little bit more of an idea of what's going on underneath, hopefully. And I hope that turns out okay. So, oh, Fuego is really lighting the candle right now. Only a fool would be climbing the volcano in Guatemala right now. Well, there's a bunch of them, and they are over on that backside where that stuff is splattering down. And look at it go. Oh, you can see the lights on the far right hand side. I don't know if they're running down the hill or where they're going, but that thing's sure going off right now, and it would be dangerous to be there. But it does look pretty awesome. We will get back to this guy, and yeah, Fuego is pluming. It's throwing out some material. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, oh boom. I wish we had audio from that one. That'd be neat. Unfortunately, we don't. This is quiet like the rest of them. But anyhow, we will get back to him shortly. We know that that is going on there at Fuego. And I will throw this on the screen so we can actually see it. And there is kind of your map. And I'm not sure exactly where our lava is sitting. If we go in here, of course, you can see it looks like we've got something going on right in here. And of course Kilair is there, so I don't know if this is where the lava uplift is or where the uplift is on this one. Phase change, radiance, yeah, doesn't tell me much. 10 kilometers, okay. Wrapped into, okay, spanning process, yeah, okay. So age, I'm just trying to catch up on this, how this is supposed to work here on this map with the colors. Phase change, radiance, okay. All right, anyone know how this unicorn map works? Yeah. Could be a rhinoceros head with the eyeball and the funny looking nose. Okay. All right. Anyway, I guess I got to read that article. Latest INSAR's image shows clear signs of deformation over a period of from the 20th to the 26th of December. The deformation is now okay. The deformation seen is very similar to deformation observed at the end of February this year, when the dike intrusion was first started near Philadelphia. The INSAR data produced data from GPS measurements showing deformation in the same area. Okay, so they're talking about what's going on right in here. And that's interesting. So we will see what the Scoopy brings. And I'm wondering if, yeah, see, this is all interconnected all the way through. I'm wondering if there's some stuff going on there that we don't know about. Anyway, 2 more under the tremor attack started again. Okay. I'll see if my map will revise quick enough here, and hopefully we'll see something on there. Well, it's showing more than what we had before, but let's go back to that. I'm going to shut that one off. We'll turn this one, but no, we'll leave that one on. Okay, going back to that map, if I can find it, it should be here. There we go. So that 2.6, I guess I'm not zoomed in enough. There we go. So the 2.6 was 6.9 kilometers down. This 2.9 was actually 3.5 kilometers down. So that's interesting. The 1.6 is how far down? 2.9 kilometers down. This guy is what? Oh, come on. Don't be bashful. 3.6 kilometers down. What's this guy? 4.6 kilometers down. And this guy, 4.6. And then the other one is 2.6 kilometers down. So, yeah, it makes you wonder what is going on there. We'll have to take a look and see what the Scoopy is. I'm going to refresh that one while we're waiting for it. We'll see what happens. Maybe it's going to show something else that we didn't see here, but we don't see anything else happening over where we really want to see it, right? And of course we're all hoping that it's going to go right back into Ragnar and do its thing, or just come up behind it or something like that. And I'm kind of hoping that myself, right? So interesting to see. Anyway, we haven't even talked about La Palma yet or anything like that. There's the other RUV cam. This one I had stuck. We were going to look at the helicopter some more. Maybe we'll do that in a little while. This was La Palma, and I'm going to see if I can find that. And we'll get you looking at La Palma here earlier in the day. That was about 2 o'clock this afternoon in La Palma. And you can see the weather isn't that great. They've got some rain happening there, which is fine. But you can see that volcano is definitely not shooting anything up into the air. It is very quiet and doing its thing. If we go ahead a couple of hours there, or 1 hour anyway, that is at 1500 or 1508. Let's see. All right. What's going on in here? Okay, never mind. Let's go with. Okay. Anyway, the I'm just trying to read the chat. Doesn't always work, you guys. So yeah, looking at it, we've got a lot of rain happening there, and things are quiet. So La Palma basically finished its eruption. We did look at the video the other day of its entirety and what it had done over time, and there we ran out of daylight. So that's what there. That's 6:38 in the evening here. This last one that I brought up, and it kind of tells you what the Scoopy is. It was getting darker, and you couldn't see too much. Anyway, lava flows and everything else are still the same. Nothing has changed there. If we pop over to the earthquakes, to see where things are happening, and I did reduce that down to from the 25th or whatever, or 12th, I guess is what it's showing. Anyway, we don't see a heck of a lot way down. There's one here. There was nothing the entire 25th on Christmas. That was down in the 30 to 40 kilometer range. We only have one tiny little guy in here, so nothing to speak of. And of course, these are just settling up top here. That's probably settling happening, and down on the bottom, well, this is probably still breaking up. Some of those tubes that were there, they're probably collapsing because they are cooling down. So we don't know exactly what is happening, but not too much happening in La Palma anymore. When we look at the earthquake map, and I gotta see if I can get to that one to refresh it. Wherever it is, things have changed around here, so it's a little harder to find it. Not that map, not that map. I know it's here somewhere. There we go. Okay, so there we can see La Palma, and actually I think I need to refresh this one because this is already a couple of hours back. So sorry for the white screen, but we'll make this happen. It'll get up there, and there it goes, reloading, and we can zoom back in and see what we've got. So everything really tiny little dots rather than the bigger ones. These here kind of remind me of exactly what you would expect to see, where you have a very heavy pack of lava flow that is weighing down on the surface. So it's going to turn around and weigh it down a bit and cause some settling, and that's what we're seeing. So anyway, most of these, you take a look, you can see the depths. Most of these are still fairly deep, but there are the ones that are higher up, settling, kind of settling down. Anyway, we did have a few more than expected. Where's our day start? Right here. So that's basically the first one, and goes through. But these are all very, very small earthquakes. This one 0.9. I mean, it didn't even register the depth, so it might have been a surface cave-in of some sort or something. You know, rock fall, rock slide. Who knows? And some of these, you know, showing 2 kilometers down. That's not very deep, but it gives you an idea of where that stuff is, and not all that many, and they are very, very small earthquakes, so I don't think there's anything to worry about. I doubt that the people there even felt them, so that would probably be a wise and good assumption. Anyway, let's see. We'll put you back on Fuego since the candle is still lit there, and I am going to go for another break. So please hang in there, you guys. When we get back from the break, we will show some bacon seed. Back in lurkers. Piggy, welcome, and go back to your lurkers lounge. And we're gonna take a break. Keep smiling and chuckling because we have all kinds of people up on the hill here. You can see them, the lights. So hopefully they won't get hit by any tephra while they're up there. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I will be back in 5 minutes. I'm your host, DrFox2000. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit that like button. If you have not yet subscribed and like the content, please do consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification. That way you know when we're on, and you might have a chance of getting the cookies if Lucas backs off. And anyway, I'm picking on you today, Lucas. I really am. And you know, it is one of those things. It's just, you got to share a little bit. Let somebody else have a chance at it, right? So, anyway, I'm going to go for that break. Tim Lambert, welcome. And IMC, welcome as well. I'm going to go for that break. Don't go away, you guys. I will be back in 5 minutes or thereabouts. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, and yeah, we are all good here. So we did see Fuego throwing out some lava rocks there all the way down the hill. Pretty cool, pretty awesome. But as usual, it is that time of the day where we show our bacon seeds. And it is the second hour of our wonderful stream today. And let's see, a few more people popped in since I got back from break. Epi Mouse, welcome. Tropic Pose also here, as well as Astronomy Live stream in 4K with David Brewer. Welcome, David. Glad to have you on board. EC also in the house. And did I miss anyone else here? Colin Taylor, we got you. James Bong made it in as well. Good to see you. And we got MT Coal Forge earlier. Irish Monk. I missed all the YouTube channels that collected money for cameras they will never pay for. Okay. Pretty awesome. Good thing my stream is not monetized. Trek 15 also back in the house, as well as GJ. Good to see you. And of course, Alex France from Iceland as well. Good to see you. And I think I got the rest of you up there. And Kim Lambert and Kim Raudenbush. So we got two Kims. We got to be careful. Kevin Haynes also made it in, as well as Timmy Johnson. Welcome. Andre also here. Hey, welcome. Rachi Rack also back. And good to see you. So all nice. Thanks, guys. Oh, ESD. Merry Christmas to you. And welcome back. Glad to have you on board. So let's get on. Oh, Dream of a Hive just got in here as well. And let's get on. Daryl R. Welcome, you guys. Boy, you're all coming in late. Was there a time change or something for you? Or you just came for the bacon seeds? I know that's what it is. MK Dr. Fox, what the heck kind of a show are you running today? Lake Monsters and reality? What? Whoa, hang on. I'm trying to read that, and then Irish Monk throws something about okay, hang on. I'm gonna get to Irish Monk's wonderful super chat in a second. I'm gonna finish reading this. Epi Diddy Mouse says, MK, what kind? Dr. Fox, what kind of show you running here today? Lake Monsters and reality shows, and what else? Well. Epi Diddy Mouse, we don't know yet. Anyway, Irish Monk, thank you for that wonderful 20 euro super chat. My parishioners dedicate my actions. I'm just a messenger. Why, thank you, Irish Monk. And tell your parishioners thank you very kindly from the bottom of my heart, and the top of it, left side and the right side, and all those good things. So anyway, without further ado, let's get to it. And Christian 2 Comedy Roads 29, wow, long name. Bacon seed time. Okay, so here, this is indeed a bacon seed. Okay, this bacon seed tastes good, and this bacon seed will make you smile, right? Of course, little guy. And this bacon seed was out swimming, and he'll also make you smile because he's got a nice snorter, and I really like him because he's white in color. I think that's cute. Nuzzling for truffles. Yep. I don't know what this one's nuzzling for. Starfish? But he's definitely got his first rule of Iceland. Nothing in Iceland can be pronounced phonetically. Epi Diddy Mouse, you made me laugh. And you're absolutely right. Anyway, on with the piggies. Like I said, I like this one, and he's a white guy. So, and of course, I think we've seen him before, and I really do like him. He's a cute little ham, and he looks like he's going to sing you a song. And dum 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 dum. Yeah, it is. Okay, fine. You want other bacon seeds? We'll go back to some of the other ones here that we used to have. Belly rubs. No, you don't want belly rubs? We'll take it back one further then, and we'll give you this guy. Oh, how about this guy? There's some more sea urchin hunting porkers. Guest mod? We have a guest mod? I don't know if there's guest mods. Anyway, let's get back to other stuff that I was looking at earlier here, and I'm trying to figure out where the heck I really am. I did want to go back to this, and the reason for this is there was some helicopter action that was actually some pretty neat stuff, and I just want to see if we can get to it a little quicker here, but I don't want to miss it. So let's see. Come on. Of course, I'll probably jump. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, you can see how close that chopper is. He's flying right up to Ragnar. And I don't know what he's doing. Siggy, is he touching down, or is he just hovering? Collect your fees if he touches down. And I just wanted to see that. No, I don't think he did. Almost got your money there, Siggy. Icelandic is complicated as they combine Irish and Norwegian, and yeah, and I think there's some German in there too, and a few other nationalities from what I understand. Irish monk, and dream of a high gas measurements. Oh, that's dangerous gas. I hope they're wearing gas masks, because they are right in that area where it seems to be blowing that heat right over there, and the smoke in that direction. I emailed you a short time lapse of a small eruption of a volcano in Alaska today. Okay, I will take a look at it, Mars 2028, see if I can get that on the screen. Like I said, when I'm doing streams, it's virtually impossible for me to run away and start viewing other videos, so I need to pay attention to what I'm doing here, but I will have a look at it, and thank you. And there goes that helicopter zipping around the other side, and I know they dunked down on the western side there as well. I'm not sure how low they did that. Yeah, I'm not sure how IMC. I'm not sure how they do that. If you know, just being in the general area with the downdraft of that helicopter pushing downward, if they have something strapped on underneath, that would probably some kind of a sensor that would probably do it. You know, I wouldn't be sitting in the exhaust area there myself, and when we're looking at that, the area I'm talking about is here. You can kind of see all that grayish smoke and heat coming out and over, and heading that way, you know, in those directions, right? So I don't know, sitting here would be risky in my opinion, but that's just me. So hopefully that was quick in and out. They held their breath, and they got very got out of there very quickly. So he's still flying. We can see that up in the top there, so they're still alive. How done? Zainab, welcome, and how done what? The Doctor in the TARDIS. Ah, Doctor in the TARDIS. Okay. Thanks. Okay, you're welcome. And yeah, this is what I was looking for earlier. I did see quite a bit of this chopper action happening, and I thought, yeah, I'll just share it with you guys, right? So, looked pretty cool, pretty neat, and off they went to go investigate, and hopefully they'll see some other stuff. Let's see. Yeah, a helicopter did not crash. No. And if they do crash, it's landing fee money for Siggy. And pretty cool. Okay, Eric Wagner, welcome. Pilot has, like everyone, hold your breath. I'm going over top. Yeah. That really goes over well, eh? Hold your breath. For how long? Oh boy. I'm talking about how La Palma's volcano. Zainab, or Zainab, I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly. La Palma's volcano is pretty much over. It's done. It has stopped erupting. It stopped erupting. I believe it was on the 14th. Was the last eruption. They declared it over on the 15th, or sorry, on the 25th. So La Palma is now sleeping. Cumbre Vieja has gone back to sleep for a while. And it may come back in a couple hundred more years. We will see what happens, but we will check and keep an eye on the area, of course. So Cumbre Vieja is definitely, you pronounced it good, thanks, you're welcome. And Zainab, okay, so yeah, Cumbre Vieja basically is gone, good night for now. So which is really, it's actually good for the people there, and about time they got their lives back. And that's good to hear. When did it stop? Well, it stopped erupting on the 14th, and they declared it on the 25th. So right on Christmas Day is when they said that. Scalp soothed by Doc's melodious voice. Wow. Thanks, DJ. Alex France. Oh boy. Epididdy is, that funny letter is the TH. Oh, and the sideways tongue out is the TH as well. Okay. The funny looking I is the E, and the Y is, or the J is a Y, the LL is TL. Oh, and FN is a bit like PN combined with snuffled sneeze. Easy peasy. Thanks, Alex. We're sure to be remember all that. Since about midnight, it is starting big time again. Okay. That sounds about right, yeah. When did it stop? Zinab, it stopped on the 14th is when it stopped. Is the last eruption was on the 14th of December. Okay. Let's see. Okay, quakes are picking up again. Where are the quakes picking up? I'm trying to keep up to this. Where? Oh, Ragnar reloading. It's lava, magma, maybe. Okay, so now we've seen our helicopter action. I want to get away from that for a minute. I want to see if we can get back to our map. I'm going to just actually throw it on the rumble chart here. And somebody was saying that their rumble chart wasn't working, and why is mine not coming up? Oh, there, because it's not in the right place. So, okay, I'm going to refresh it on the screen here, so we'll see if it comes back. Come on, fill up the screen. And there was some big earthquakes there, okay? So we do see that we do have some earthquakes. We do see definite separation in colors here, indicating that we're not seeing any upward movement or thrusting, and that's kind of interesting. So yeah, that's your rumble chart that we're looking at. So Ragnar is reloading its ammo magazine, and that's what we're hoping it's doing. We really do. The other quakes, I'm not sure how accurate this map is at the moment until the lava comes out. I want to see the lava come out too. Cananaskis country, welcome. And if it starts to blow steam and heats back up, it could possibly erupt again. Yes, it could possibly. Especially if there's steam coming out of those pipes. It's basically clearing or heating up the pipes, and yeah, you'll see some debris fly out, maybe even if there's too much water down there. Although I think majority of anything that was in Ragnar would have melted and evaporated a while ago, so it's probably dry as a bone inside there, and should be all right. Let's see. What was I doing? I was trying to get back to my other map here, but I wanted to leave that one on the screen. And let's see, where are we here? Boy, this thing is sure making it difficult. I'm going to have to split things up again. And there we go. All right, I'm going to refresh that one and see what we have on it now. And a lot of you probably already refreshed yours and are able to see what I'm still waiting to see. So let's see. There we go. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing right now on mine. I do see this one down here all by itself, kind of a stray, and wondering what that's about. If we click on it, whoop, come on, click on it. 1.9 kilometers in depth, and it was a 1. So that makes you wonder what the heck is going on. We already looked at that 2.9. We have this other one here. It's 2.6 kilometers down. Makes you wonder, and hopefully this is not where it's going to decide to erupt from. 3.7 kilometers down, and this one, the 1.9, I think that was 5 clicks down. So yeah, that's a little further down. This one might have been further. Yeah, so the further away we are, the further down it is. It gets scary when we start seeing that 2.9 kilometers down. What is this guy here? 2.7 kilometers down. So I want to see it over here though, and really do. It would be really nice to see it have some action right here in Geldingadarler, and all the cameras are set and waiting for it, so it's pretty cool that way. And anyway, that map, that is the Earthquake 2 is the shortcut for it, if you guys wanted to bring that one up. And you can bring it up that way. The link comes and you can right click on it and away you go. So gives you a little bit of a shot there. Paulzilla just did it. Okay. And did bring that map up. All right. Where am I here? Trying to find other things. Again, here's our worldwide earthquakes, and I wanted to look at that for a second and see if we can find where my map is actually at. Things have disappeared on me multiple times already. There we go. This one I really don't need to refresh much, but the one thing it doesn't show is earthquakes in Iceland. It does a very poor job at it, and of course when we go here to the Canary Islands, it doesn't show anything there either. So they have their own stuff. Anyway, just a real quick check. We do still see that we had a fresh one out here in Puerto Rico. Not a surprise. They have quite a few out there. Want to zoom back in here. This thrust line, I don't know if we need to worry about it. 10 kilometers down, close that off. And this one again, 3.2. Not anything major. And of course here we have another one. This is kind of makes you wonder what's going on there. That's out in the middle of nowhere, so that's all good. And remember, we had that big swarm right here before, and of course they don't show it because didn't have it. We've got it set for 7 days, not for 30. But that swarm that we had here, of course, this is this fault. They call it something else in this area. What was it called? My God, I forgot now. My bad. Is it LeBlanc fault or something like that? Anyway, it being this direction is not causing any push up against the North American plate. So this is actually as kind of a subduction area right there. So you're going to get grinding of the plates in that area. And then these quakes here, this is just slippage. As long as there's slippage, and we keep seeing these quakes like this, and they are sizable, 2s and 3s, and some as big as 4s. As long as those keep happening, there's no issue. And we're not going to be worrying about it. I think this might be LeBlanc here. What do they call this? No. Anyway, I'm going to have to get the names back out here. It's hard for me to try to remember all the names of everything that's going on. Anyway, and this is Siggy's house there. The partying stopped. It was a couple days ago. And it was on 2.9, so it's pretty heavy duty there. So he was cranking the tunes up, and really, I think there was multiples though there. It's okay, Siggy. I moved it off of your house directly just so people wouldn't know exactly where you live. So anyway, yeah, 2.5. So yeah, Siggy was doing some partying there, and that's why that is all over there, just right by San Antonio, and it's all okay. You're not in Kansas anymore because you got a 2.5 earthquake and you dropped down 40 kilometers into a different state. No? Anyway, that's all good up on the North American side of the so-called Ring of Fire, if you will. And looking down here, we don't see anything really new, nothing red. And as we come through the Middle East, we do see this guy here, 5.2 that they had in Iran, which I don't know if that did too much damage. And of course, we're here in Piggy's area, and that 5.6 that they had a while ago was still there. And then they had this guy, I don't know if she would have felt that one, 4.0, so nothing too major. And older stuff here in Greece, and I guess this is Sicily down here, and we had 4.3. That might be because of a volcano, but that's a long time ago anyway. And leaving that area, we don't see anything. We do have one in France there that went off on the 24th. That would have been interesting. 4.1. I don't know if they would have felt that, but could have been something collapsing. Anyway, that kind of gives you the uh, area that's around the world there with all the earthquakes. We do have a couple here in the middle. This one is 5 on the Pacific Rise. So a while ago already. So quiet that way, not a biggie. Never mentioned Sicily. I have debts. Oh, okay, we won't talk about mafiosos. I promise. I promise. I won't tell Don about you. On that friendly note, I'm gonna see what volcano we can stick you back onto here. How come the sky is still so well lit up? 7:30? No, I don't believe that clock is right. I think somebody's trying to fool me. This looks more like what it should look like in the Central American areas right now. Fairly dark. And that is Fuego in Guatemala, of course. I tried to get a picture of our Mount Etna, but it eludes me a little bit. It was bad clouds and stuff earlier, and it just didn't want to go. And they had some other picture on here. I'm not exactly sure what the heck they were looking at. But if we do it this way, that's what the picture looked like. And I'm not sure what the heck is going on. And if there's even a volcano in the background there somewhere, I couldn't tell. I really honestly couldn't tell, even if we pull back a bunch. I think this might be a replay or something. Anyway, I'm going to put it back on Fuego since it has some fancy lights and spewing out some stuff. And we will leave it there for right now. Unless I didn't think anything was coming out of these guys. Semaru is quiet. And of course, those aren't live pictures, so we'll leave it here, and I'm going to go for that break. Keep smiling, everyone. Please don't take off yet. We got another half hour to go for the show. And Clark Hall, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Juliana also made it in. Welcome. And I see Bob is here. Linda Schoof made it. Welcome. And who else? We got Rick earlier. I'm just looking to see some other names here that I might have missed earlier, but welcome all of you guys anyway, and glad to have you all on board. And hopefully we'll get a few more likes out of it, and everybody is happy with what's going on, so all good. What's the update on Etna? We got no update on Etna. Not right now anyway. And we're going to work on that though for tomorrow and see what's going on. So on that friendly note, keep an eye on Fuego, and I am going to go take a break. Don't go away. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Play nice in the lava. Okay, the microphone is back on. I figured I better get back in here. I'd be back. Smoke break. Okay, Paul, you go have a smoke break. Shame it's not in color. Yes, Sue Hayes. Unfortunately, it is very dark there. And going into color mode would really mess things up. But that is Fuego and definitely doing its thing. So, hot tamale loaded B-52s, an air wing of atomic football loaded B-2s, and an air wing of Tootsie Roll loaded B-1s to plaster C&D boy for starting a food fight. Hey, I'm back here. You can't start that food fight. And somebody get rid of Tildy Maddie, and then we're all good. Or I will. Okay, I will. Hide user. There we go. Gone. Tildy is history. Alright. The Candy Bomber. Yeah, Kim Raudenbush is going to be known as the Candy Bomber. What a bad reputation to have. I admit I started that too. What? Wow, okay. Yeah, sure. He started it. I just finished it. Sure, I can see that. Kim Raudenbush, I admit, you started it too. Okay, that's what Lucas said. I could swear that's what he said. It was moving, I couldn't read it. Vivian Schnell, welcome back. Yeah, you're not missing too much, but we are watching Fuego and Mary Wart. No, I don't know what's going on in the chat. It's the Candy Wars, and squadrons of B-1s and B-52s are out there dropping Tootsie Rolls and other good things. I hope Kim Raudenbush realizes, though, you drop a Tootsie Roll from a high level, it's going to freeze. And by the time it reaches terminal velocity, you can bet your booties that, when it hits that house at 200 miles an hour, it's going to go through the roof. So you're probably going to kill Bob by bombing him. And I can read the headlines now. Man killed in own home by being bombed by Tootsie Rolls. And that would be horrible. The Tootsie bullet. Yep, that's about it. Exactly. Yeah, everybody in the neighborhood would be hit with Tootsie Roll shrapnel, and that wouldn't be good. The first thing that happens, of course, those Tootsie Rolls as they fall out of the aircraft are going to freeze solid because it's very cold up there. And then once they reach terminal velocity, because Tootsie Rolls will always fall straight down. They won't float, right? At least whenever you drop them, they will, and they'll break on impact. So edible parachutes. Oh, now we're giving them air. Oh boy, this is going downhill, guys. Anyway, okay, Fuego has blown its cork. It's calmed down. It's had its fit. And let's see what we can find on the other volcanoes. And I was looking at this one. I was trying to refresh it. It's still, I'm not sure what the heck is going on. That to me looks like 7 in the morning. Popocatépetl, you're doing something weird. And I'm trying to find where that is on my list of browser windows here. And not so easy to find. There it is. Here's the other view. That's more like it. And that I can believe. And it definitely looks like a little bit more like what it should be right now. So more reality wise. So I'm wondering why the other one, I'm going to refresh that one, see if it puts it to modern times. Okay, no, I don't need commercials. Always happens that way. So yeah, this one buffers though, that's the problem. A little bit of buffering. Looking for some Tootsie Roll shrapnel to get hit with. Careful, Epididdy Mouse. You get hit with just even a little piece. That stuff could be heavy-duty shards and slit you right open. We don't want that to happen. And okay, so we do see a little bit of light emanating from the crater at Popocatépetl. And that is awesome and cool, and I wouldn't mind seeing that in person, and I think that'd be neat. I wonder if they'd allow me to fly my drone down there. It's a nice and warm in Mexico, isn't it? Larry Mason, good evening. Glad to have you on board. I have 7 inches of snow on the ground, with more on the way. Big dog? Yeah, it'd be dangerous. Careful. Be thankful it's only snow coming down, not Tootsie Rolls. Terminal velocity Tootsie Rolls at that. Dangerous. They unwrapped all of them, so of course they're coming down hard and fast. And they will shatter when they hit. Because of course the first thing that happens is they freeze as they hit that cold air, and flying along at terminal velocity, they're not going to heat up. Unfortunately, they're not moving fast enough. Paulzilla, you're on timeout. Why? My dog makes me... Oh, Paulzilla, you should be timed out. Retract that comment. We don't want to see that. Oh, okay. Let's see. Can we time him out? But we can remove that message. There we go. Maybe. I don't know if that worked. Oh, I don't know if I got him or not. Oh no, Paulzilla. We don't need that. Popocatépetl weather? Oh, well, we can go look at weather around the world as soon as I find where the heck that weather map went. That was one of the things that really eluded me today. Trying to put my stuff back together, and of course it had a slight Windows update, and of course as soon as we get those, it likes to resize things that mess me up big time as far as where everything should be. So I have extra things that shouldn't be there, and other places where there is nothing. Where is my weather map? It's almost like it's gone, like somebody took it. Wow. Okay, let me see if I can find my... Where's this guy at? I'm supposed to have him somewhere. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I had reloaded that. Okay, let me get rid of that and open that up. No, that's not the one I wanted. That's not what I want. Okay, we're gonna reload this guy here. And I know I had loaded it earlier, but I have no idea what happened to it. Software is weird sometimes, guys, and I do apologize for that. Okay, so worldwide volcanoes. Just thought I'd throw those up there real quick. Gives you a quick shot at what's going on, and some of the larger earthquakes, of course, as you can see them, and I did not refresh this for today, so it's showing incoming quakes, just primary info. Anyway, showing everything quiet up here in Iceland, and this has been downgraded to quiet as well as La Palma. And this is our Fuego, or is it? No, hang on. Fuego is down a little bit more. Sorry. Let's see if we can get a little bit more on it there. So that's Popocatépetl, what we were just looking at. And there's Fuego there. And then the other one right beside it is going off as well. But I'm having a hard time pronouncing that, so I'm not going to. And then this other guy that we have no coverage of. This guy is also doing his thing, and of course we don't know what these guys in South America are doing. I really don't. We don't get too much coverage of them, and so it's going to be interesting to see what will happen in the future. We'll see if we can get more coverage, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, gives you a little bit more ideas. Semeru still showing active. Merapi is still active, and then of course is it Ibu or Ibu? If we zoom in, there's a couple of them right down there, and the other one Dakono behind it. So I'm not sure what these guys are doing, but they are there, so gives you a pretty good idea. And of course we've got other ones in Japan, or southern end of Japan, that are still cooking. Which is pretty neat. I wanted to find the weather map though, so please bear with me here, and we will see where that weather map has disappeared to, and I will reload it if I need to, and I think I do need to for some reason. For some reason it's done and disappeared, and I think some of my things have gotten doubled up, and no, that's not the one that doubled up. Once the browser windows get doubled up, I don't see the thing showing up anymore. So yep, worldwide earthquakes, it should be right in here, but it's not. Okay, there it is. Oh, I see where we stuck it, and we shall find it shortly. It should be here somewhere, maybe. No, not there. Alright, maybe here. No. Okay, somebody's playing with my stuff. Alright, now I'm confused. Why is it hiding me? It's hiding on me, guys. Ah, I found, sort of. Alright, weather. Let's get it in here. Stuff, yep, it's always hard to find stuff. And of course, yeah, this is not refreshed. Let me actually, hang on, I gotta redo this properly. There, that'll give us a, I'm glad this one refreshes fairly quickly. So there you can kind of see the cold stuff. Anyway, we wanted to see weather for all kinds of different areas. So of course, La Palma and the general area there, a very nice normal day. Looks like a good place to live. What do you think? And if you're like being an island dweller, that is. Interesting. And Europe is looking pretty cool and quiet and warmish and stuff. And I like this area down here, all warm looking. So warm, and then when we look over here, we have horrible weather here. And of course you see all that white and you see what the temperature there says on Edmonton. So yeah, that's what we get to live with. And let's see, what else we got along the coast. Everything is pretty good. Lucky people, and it is fairly cool though along there. But then again, it's also winter time, so what do you expect? And look at how hot this area is. 41, 42. That's down under. That's hot. So cold here, yeah, kind of cold here too. It was 100 degrees Fahrenheit warmer in Texas than it was in Edmonton this morning. Or yeah, that's right, it was. But yeah, hottest areas right now, 42. We might even have something hotter in here. We'll see. 41, 42, 43. Australia, 43 degrees Celsius. What do you think? That'd be pretty cooking. I don't even know what cities are around there. I know Perth is down here somewhere, so but pretty neat and interesting. Really hot. So those guys are lucky. They got hot, and we got freezing. And gee, this looks just like ours. Iceland is right in here, all the way in Canada. And we wanted to go look at the North Pole, and the North Pole is somewhere around up on the top of the page, and 26, 27 degrees, minus 26 or 27 Celsius. Aussie is a sweatbox of the world. Yeah, it is warm there, definitely, and looks really nice as far as I'm concerned. When you take a look at those negative numbers that we've got here, so gives you a pretty good idea of what the weather is like. And then I don't know, wind speeds are kind of all the same. In some places a lot windier than others, so neat. And then if we go over to precipitation, we can see some of the larger storms around the world. And in the Pacific, we have a bunch of stuff happening there. So definitely watch where you're going there. If you're out boating, you want to stay away from those. And cyclones over here just to the west of Hawaii. It looks pretty stormy. And we got a nasty area right there. So Hawaii, I don't know. How's Hawaii out there, Paulzilla? Is it doing good for you or not? And Dr. Fox, but the flies. Yeah, I guess the flies, the bugs. So that's the Atlantic. Yeah, this is the Atlantic. Yes, that's normal in the Atlantic. And we get this ice flow right over this place called Iceland. And it produces a lot of snow. It's got to be snowing. Man, you guys getting snow on the top there. 8 centimeters every 3 hours. Wow. Hope that don't last forever. Partly cloudy. Okay. Wow, they're getting partly nailed. You guys getting partly cloudy. And out to Hawaii, you can see where the storms. And good thing that stuff is going away from you and circling around here. I don't know if that's going to ever make it to you, but wow. Lots of lightning being registered there, pretty intense. Snow in Iceland, yes, Sarah, lots of snow. Not much snow here, no. Not in your part, Alex. Latest of sprinkles, but that's it. Yeah, it depends on, I guess, where you are in Iceland. Because if you take a look, you know, you can see Reykjavik is here, a lot of the populace is here. So this is up in the northern areas, very high up in the northern yet. Yet another pause of the interruption at Kilauea has begun. I'm starting to think that the eruption there is nearing its end. Okay. It snowed where I lived in 1788. Ah, okay. Well, that's good to know. I'm still trying to get at these other things here. There's stuff that I haven't opened up yet, and I'm trying to get to it. So please give me a second or two, and I'm trying to see what this actually is. And okay, a bunch of replays. Okay. Not sure that makes any sense to me. All right. Okay, they got another volcano there that we didn't have, so that's Sakura. What is it? Yima? Sakura Yima. I'll have to take a look at that one. And I don't know if the other ones are Alaskan ones or not. I can't tell. They got writing over top of writing, and they got an Etna page. So I'm going to have to take a look at that later on in life. And but thank you for sending that. I'm going to see the Alaskan ones real quick. And I was looking at the Alaskan ones, trying to figure out what was going on. And when I seen that picture, there basically was no picture. I was trying to figure out Pavlov. It's video last 12 hours. Okay, if we play that, let's see if I can get that going. Last 12 hours, and it shows me nothing. Well, showed a couple of images. Okay, let me see if I can get that on the screen for you, and just so we can look at that Pavlov real quick. And of course, this is going to be hard for me to try to get on there, but we will give it a shot here, guys. So bear with me, and let's see. Come on, you can do it, computer. Split that screen. Okay. This is gonna mess me up again. I don't know why this is doing this. Okay, that one is there. Let's just do a capture of this, and see if we can make this. Okay. So this is Pavlov in Alaska, and that picture, actually, that was from 1440. I'm gonna let that play through. Video will last 12 hours, and it just kind of, again, you got to remember it's way north, so we're not seeing a lot 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning where it's very dark yet. And then it did light up a little bit, and we were able to see some of the pictures there. So at least it gives you a shot at it, and you can see it. So say, Dr. Fox, do you think the bright hot glow spots on the Ragnar crater are burning gas. Okay, it makes no sense for it to be lava. What do you think? Vivian, it does make sense for it to be lava, especially if it has hot lava right underneath it. Those areas will take a very, very long time to cool down. And I know what you're saying and what you're thinking, and but it does. It takes a very, very long to cool off. And those spots basically reappeared after all that shaking. So we had a bunch of earthquakes, and then it's like everything got shook loose a little bit. Bob Ross, yes, you're looking at Pavlov volcano in Alaska, and a bunch of the other ones right beside them, and it looks pretty cool. I don't know if will it show weather for Popocatépetl if you put that in there like that. It'll be interesting to see. That's exactly a very small explosion at in the video of Pavlov near the end. Okay, so if we I'll let that play through again, and there we go, and we'll see exactly where it does its thing. Watch out for that little explosion at the top or at the end. It will look pretty cool. A small explosion in the video of, okay, near the end. So yeah, you can see a little bit of a puff coming off of it, and then it disappears. So if we, I guess if we back up 1 or 2 or 3, there, I guess that would be what we're looking at. Somewhere around there, you can kind of see them all giving off a little bit there. So pretty interesting. If we go back further, it disappears into the abyss. But yeah, so right there looks like something happened, and then I don't know how tall that sucker is, but would be interesting to have a closer camera on there. Anyway, looks awesome, you guys. But let's put it back over to oh, hey, there's another weather map. How did that get there? Wow. That's not what we were looking at. We were looking at this guy, but we were looking at him in real time. And let me see if I can find it again. There we are. Let's put it back to live so we know what it looks like. We can see our glow spots, and you see the flashing light every once in a while behind here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's right around there somewhere. That's apparently it's a lighthouse out there on the coast. So if you see it, don't freak out. It's not a UFO. And of course, they have the other one, the other glow holes, if you will. And this is from their infrared camera. That is almost in the same location. Pavlov is a little over 8,000 feet tall. Wow, that is fairly tall. So anyway, yeah, the really bright lights in the background are the town and stuff, and Keflavik airport, Keflavik itself. So don't get confused with those bright lights as being in the crater, even though the crater is right there. And you can see it's almost lighting the crater up. But don't get that confused. And you can see all those other lights or glowing spots that are down in the foreground. Those are all reheated lava, if we're correct. Things are getting heat from underneath. But there is still a lot of heat in that area. So I don't think those things are going to cool off anytime soon, regardless of what we think. That and again in Geldingadara, I'm sure that lava is still sitting at 1,000 degrees Celsius in underneath there, and it's going to take years and years and years to cool off. So anyhow, that's it for our stream today, you guys. So I thank you all for being here, and it's great that you know, we're keeping an eye on this. The clouds were what? Velocity shear within a fluid. Smoke is not what? Not smoke on Pavlov. You think it's velocity shear from the clouds? I'm not sure, but if Mars 2028 seen some kind of an explosion there, I don't know. It's but I do see what you're saying there, Echo, where we've got the wind blowing over top and causing that. So that is yeah, all of them had it. I did notice that as well. Anyway, thank you everyone for being here, and thank you for joining in on the stream today. Really do appreciate the super chat from Irish monks, parishioners there, and that is always awesome, and it's all great. And thank you to the moderators. You guys did a bang-up job again. Wonderful to have all of you helping out, and really do appreciate it. And thank you to all of you guys for being here today. For those who haven't hit that like button yet, please don't forget to do that on your way out. And everyone, have yourselves a super duper night, and rest easy. Tomorrow is another work day for me, unfortunately. So, and again, I wanted to reiterate, I am on call, so anything is possible, right? Dream of a Hive, thanks. Great modding as usual. Yep, gotta love it. You guys are great. So, on that friendly note, please take care of yourselves. Have a very, very good evening, morning, day, afternoon, wherever you are. And by all means, regardless of where you are, tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. Oink oink. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Good night, everyone.